I've just finished the roof. It's had basically 3 stages of polishing, and had a couple of little bits I've had to get out, which has had multiple sets to remove some of the faults. Some deep scratching, but now it's looking lovely. Start thinking about the bonnet now. But I'd do you a favour and leave my face off the camera. But as you can see, I've finished the roof and covered that up. I've just masked up the scuttle panel. Basically, we've had a new rubber put on the windscreen while it was out, and now, as you can imagine, the new rubber is a bit tighter than the old rubber, and it's left the line just about 1 or 2 mil off the rubber in the scuttle panel. So basically what I'm going to do now is I've taped up as close to the edge of the rubber. I don't want to get paste in the new rubber, so I've masked it right up to the edge of the new rubber, and I'm going to try and polish out the line that's left from the original rubber, so that it don't stand out like a sore thumb. So I've got the 1-inch polisher, and I'm not gonna let you watch all of it. It's you know, it's going to take a while, but just to give you some idea, I'm just trying to get as close as I can to that edge. I've lifted the washer jet. I can't remove them because the pipe won't allow me to put it back in, and I'm not going to break it. So basically I'm just going to work my way around the obstacles like so. Also, it does me a favour because I can remove the excess polish from previous polishing from around the washer jet. So I'm going to polish the whole scuttle anyway, but I can get up in here with a 3-inch. I've taped up the back edge of the bonnet so that I don't rub through the bonnet, and I'm just going to proceed all the way round the windscreen rubber. There are some marks from you know, putting the new windscreen in with the rubber pulling against the paintwork, so I'll get all that out as well. And basically this is what it's going to be until it's satisfactory and the scuttle's done. I'll move back to do the bonnet then. But I've taped off all the rubber gaskets as well. It just saves time in the clean-up. I don't want to get paste underneath the rubbers if I can help it. You always get a little bit seep through, but it won't be as hard to clean up. And you know, you could tell from previous polishing that they didn't bother cleaning everything out, which, you know, I will do. So there you are. I'm going to get this scuttle done, and then we'll move on to the bonnet, and I'll show you the progress on the bonnet when I get there. But this is probably going to take me an hour, hour and a half. There's a bad scratch on that side that's going to take a bit longer to get out, but it takes whatever it takes. As long as it comes out perfect in the end, I don't care. Right, I'll see you on the next one, and thanks for watching. See if we can capture the difference in sharpness. This is the one part of the scuttle that I'm doing, and then if I move the light over onto the bonnet, I'm sure you can see the clarity difference. There's plenty of marks on the bonnet I've got to get out, so but this is just the cutting stage I'm doing, but it's coming out nice. Just showed you the bonnet that I've spent a day on. It's had a 4-stage polish. There's a comparison to what it looked like. And that's what it looked like, the wing finish. That's what the bonnet looked like before, and now you can see it looks sharp. Now it's had a 4-stage polish. Now I'll tell you what I used. For the first stage I used a wall pad with Menzerner 1000. For the second stage I used a short-haired, long-haired microfiber with Koshkem H9. Then for the third stage I used a Maguire's short-haired microfiber with Menzerner 2500, and the last stage I used a generic black pad with Menzerner 3800, and I'm really pleased with the outcome. Looks beautiful. And now it's time to move on to the wings, and as you can see by the finish on the wings, like I said earlier, that's the finish that was on the bonnet, but not any longer. So it's been a long day on this, but it was worth every second. Really pleased with it. So I think I'm going to start on the top of the front bumper now, because that looks horrendous. So I might as well, while I'm here, have a go at that for the remainder of the day. Not that there's long left, but I shall start it. Right then. So that's the roof and the bonnet now done, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. So I'll see you then. It was inevitable that the flatting paper was going to come out at some stage. There's some rather bad scratching in the top of this bumper, and it's probably caused by the same thing as this, the charging leads being draped across, because as we all know, Porsches are notorious for batteries going flat. So basically, rather than just try and polish the scratches out, and you can see there's still some deeper ones here that I've just got to work on a bit more, but I've took it on myself to wet flat it. In the long run it'll be quicker, and the finish should be better. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'll just carry on getting these few out here. I'll give it a polish and see what it looks like. But I mean, the car's getting on, so it's bound to get some marks. And as we've already seen, you know, they are removable. Some just take a bit more effort than others. Right, I'm going to crack on with this flatting, and it's getting towards the end of the day now, so I'll probably be polishing it tomorrow. I'll finish the flatting tonight and then polish it tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Right, with the middle section of the top of the bumper now looking lovely and crisp and in shape, I'm moving around the bumper to get the rest looking better. As you can see, there's previous work being done and not very well. This isn't what I've created for the camera. The lamp, the spot lamp or driving lamp, is going to get polished. I've just been polishing the inside of the lamp recess, cleaning that up, and I'm just going to work my way around the bumper now and see if I can get it all looking like the top. If I have to flat it, I will, but the sides don't look quite as bad, although there is scratching, but it's only light. So I'm going to work my way around. I've just removed all the sticky tape from the number plate recess so I can polish in there as well. So let's move on, and I'll see you a bit later. Well, I was going to leave this video until I'd actually finished the front bumper, but I think I'll explain what I've done today, because I've come to the end of another day and I haven't finished the bumper. But what I've had to do, really, you saw that I flatted the bumper yesterday and come in this morning and polished it, and I wasn't as happy as I thought I was going to be, so I've flatted the bumper again. Now what I've had to do really is flat all the bumper down to the edge to get the finish that I wanted. Now obviously it's a lot more work when you are flatting and then polishing, and to bring it up to the standard that I expect it to be. Now because the bumper had come up so well, the front of the wings looked terrible in comparison, so I've had to flat the front of the wings so that I could match the finish that I got on the bumper. I think I'm going to end up flatting the wings in their entirety anyway, but like I say, the front of the wings I've had to wet flat and polish, and I've got 3/4 of the bumper done and flatted and polished this front of the wing as well, and now I'm working from the water jet round. I expected to get the front bumper finished today, but with the amount of flatting I've done, it's been a lot of polishing as well. But I'm really pleased with, you know, the outcome. So, you know, that's what it's all about, really, getting the finish. Of course, it now makes the wing look terrible. But it does go to show how far I've taken this to get the finish I have. So I'm doing this because I'm posting the video tonight. It's not finished, and I'll be flatting this side of the bumper as well, and I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. You know, I mean, you can see by the state of the wing that, you know, it does need flatting, but it's going to look superb when it's finished, which is what we want. So far all's good. It's a lot of work, but I expected it to be, but it's coming on nicely. Polished the lamp as well while I was at it, and that's come up quite nice as well. So there we are for today. It's Wednesday evening, and that's the progress so far. Like I say, I did expect to get a bit further today, at least get the bumper finished, but you know, it's not always the case. You know, to get all the flatting marks out is you know, a lot of polishing, but it is what it is. So anyway, I'm going to knock off for the evening and edit this video so I can get it on tonight. Well, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you on the next one.